Okay, whatever. It's fine. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's so funny mentioning it as a YouTube channel since practically nobody watches it, but I do. I rewatch my video like many times. Okay, so I guess it is a YouTube channel. If not a YouTube channel, it is at least a log. And in this video, I'm remembering to actually like look at this camera and not here at myself. That is a progress, right? So I opened it because I was feeling really sad, and the motive of this YouTube channel originally was to help me cope with my feelings and grief. So I guess this is the perfect excuse to make a video. Like it might not be entertaining to a lot of people, but if it is helping me, then I guess this is a reason enough to actually start recording, to press that record button, because well, it is my YouTube video, it is my channel, so what I say should go. Yeah, so because well, the channel is Nish the Yapper, I'm just gonna yap about what I'm feeling right now, and it might help you to feel your emotions that you've been denying as well, but whatever. So let's start with what have been going on, right? Because I upload a video like once or twice a month, so I guess an update is due. So what have been going on is I'm not feeling really well. My body has been aching all over again, and I've been feeling that self-sabotage feeling all over again, that I'm not doing enough. I've started looking into like various courses I can enroll in and all, so that I can prove my self-worth to myself. I feel like I don't really care about other people's opinion as much as I do for myself, and most people would say that it is a good thing to do so, but for me, because I myself is my biggest critic, right? Whatever you say to me, whatever negative stuff, whatever curse you like put on me or say to me, believe me, I have already told that to myself 1,000 times over. So you're not my biggest top, bro. I'm my biggest top. So yeah. So I've been pondering to what to do to feel like I'm worth putting the effort of living over. Eh, trigger warning, this is gonna be a pretty like triggering video. It is gonna be on the sadder side, on the angsty side, because I'm not feeling really great right now. So if you don't want to feel the burden of my emotions, you can click off just right now. Okay, moving on. I feel sad right now because I saw this video and they said that it was regarding how should I like cope up with my anger issues, because it had been the greatest enemy of my personality development and me making connections over the years. Because I feel like this sadness, the anger that is caused, is essentially, in my particular case and my family's case, is by sadness. Okay, and I feel like it has been for the most part genetic, because most of the people in my family has also been the victim of not getting help, right? They have not really received any help in terms of emotions and in terms of understanding what they're feeling, so they had to navigate their whole entire life by themselves. And for the most part of my life, I actually blame them. I blame them for not understanding me. I blame them for not understanding their own emotions. I blame them for not dealing with the emotion appropriately. But now I feel like, well, they did not really had any help or any guidance that would help them to navigate their emotions like properly, that would tell them, yeah, this is right, this is wrong. But does this excuse their behavior and all? No, it does not, right? Because right now, at this point of my life, I don't really have any professional help as well, but I'm actively making effort to better myself, right? And I expect other people to do so as well. So yeah, so regarding the anger management, I saw this video, and one great tip that they gave, and it stuck with me, was you should name your feelings, right? Because when we feel one certain thing, we just go like, whatever, I'm feeling sad, just act on the first emotion we feel. But most of the time, that the first emotion we feel like we're feeling is actually the consequence of the original source that emotion is coming from. Yeah, so what emotion, whatever we're feeling right now, right, the direct consequence of it is not, in many cases, is not what we're actually feeling at that point, right? Like if you're feeling anger, that anger could be caused by multiple reasons. It could be caused by sorrow, it could be caused by grief, it could be caused by um, resentment, it could be caused by not happiness, but yeah, sometimes happiness too. If you're feeling like you're feeling happy but the other person is like, you feel like they're shutting down or like belittling your moment, they're making your moment feel less worthy than it should have been, then it could be a source of your of your anger, right? So one feeling, one emotion can be originated from like multiple sources that you would not even have guessed if you do not ponder upon it, right? So this great tip that person gave was to actually name your feeling, to before acting on it, name your emotions, right? If because I am a very reckless person, I have ruined multiple of my relationships because of my issues. So I know it's not easy. I'm not having it easy as well. I've been dealing with a lot of complex emotions throughout my life, and I've been trying to cope with it. I've not really been able to like share it with many lot of people. That's why I opened this YouTube channel. But see, I can be a companion, but see, I'm an example of, I guess, persistence till now at least, because even though I don't have a lot of people I can really share my feelings with, but I'm still here, right? I'm here, you're here. So I guess that's enough, isn't it? Because not having a lot of people to understand what you're feeling does not equal to not having a lot of people who care about you, like, right? A lot of people can care so much about you and still do not understand what you're feeling, because empathy is a skill that a lot of people has yet to learn,